The first Hawaiian settlers were a strong, proud seafaring people. They had left the islands of Polynesia in double-hulled canoes, navigating by the stars. Over 2,000 miles they sailed, long before the celebrated voyages of the Vikings. A strict system of kapu, or taboos, governed life in ancient Hawaii. A commoner could not walk in the chief's footsteps. Women could not prepare meals for men or eat with them. Breaking a kapu meant death, unless the offender reached a pu'uhonua, a sanctuary. Pu'uhonua o Honaunau, known as the City of Refuge, was a sanctuary protected by spiritual power, a sacred place of forgiving.
Larger than all the other islands combined, Havaí is also known as the Big Island. On its western side is the sparkling Kona coast, luxury resorts, heady fragrances, ripe coffee beans, the sizzle of the tropics. Lovely white sand beaches fringe the Kona coast. The day is easy. The mood is relaxed. Time softly glides over the coolness of the evening. Forever bound to the ocean, Kailua Kona is a fishing town. The big game fishing off Kona's deep coastal waters is some of the world's best.
Along the Kona coast leads to Kealakekua Bay, a marine preserve with brilliant coral gardens. Kealakekua means the pathway of the gods. The arrival of Captain James Cook in 1778 marked Hawaii's first contact with Western civilization. The Hawaiian people here at Kealakekua revered the white men as gods, lavished them with gifts, and felt betrayed to find them mere mortals. A monument commemorates the site where the two groups warred and Cook met a violent death.
The cool, silvery heights of the saddle area winds its way through native forests to the slopes of Mauna Kea. Rising over 13,000 feet, Mauna Kea, White Mountain, is the tallest island mountain in the world. Native Hawaiian forests grow on its slopes. Astronomy is studied at its summit. Skiers glide down volcanic rock that was once covered by a glacier. Its massive sister, Mauna Loa, rises to the south. When daylight comes to Mauna Kea, she casts her giant shadow against the dawn. Rivers of snow, designs that sweep across black stillness. At the summit of Mauna Kea, the truth lies within. The soul is set free.
In the shadow of Mauna Kea is the grace of Waimea and Kohala. Ranch lands veiled in rolling mists, changing patterns of sunlight and shadow. Technology mingles with old traditions. Life is rooted in strength, tranquility, and kindness.
Waipio Valley, at the northeastern tip of the island, carved out of the Kohala Mountains. Steep walls surround Waipio. The valley floor is accessible by jeep. Stream beds serve as roads. The people of Waipio choose a free and rugged life. The curving waters of Hi'ilave reflect the loving heart and generous spirit of Waipio Valley. Tropical forests nourished by rainfall and sunlight. The Hamakua Coast on the eastern side, the windward side of Havaí Island. The waters of Akaka plunge 400 feet to the valley floor.
With the flavor of Japan and an old-fashioned style, the quiet town of Hilo. Once a year, it hosts the finest hula competition in the world. Lies the genesis of power. The black sands of Kaimu awake refreshed in the dawn. The cinder cones of Kapoho, where the earth is young and growing. The sea along the Puna coast, wild, relentless, strong. Blooms with acres of flower nurseries. Hawaii is known as the Orchid Isle. Beauty unfolds in the Sweetwater Queen's Bath. From Puna, the chain of craters road rises through landscape scarred by volcanic eruption to Kilauea volcano. Sunlight, pure as spun gold. Morning gleams like diamonds. The day breaks in praise of Kilauea volcano. Born less than 1 million years ago, she rises 22,000 feet above the ocean floor. Kilauea is alive. Her volcanic fires smolder. Hawaiian people knew the terrible power of Kilauea. They called that power Pele, goddess of fire. She lives in the sacred pit of Halima'uma'u at the summit of Kilauea.
A change in pressure underground. The earth begins to tremble. An open crack glows crimson. Kilauea unleashes her fury. Billowing fountains of sulfuric gas, pillars of molten magma. White-hot streaks of liquid rock, shooting stars across the sky. Lava boils, surges, churns with the heat of 1,000,000 fires. The crust of the earth shatters like glass. swept away in a burning torrent. The commandment of consuming fire, Kilauea, is creator.
Farewell to you, O fragrance in the blue depths. One fond embrace, and I leave, until we meet again.
Aloha oi, e ke o nauna noho I ka lipu. One fond embrace,